Do you spend a lot of time sitting down at a desk? Are you sat down all day? Is your posture really bad? Are you suffering from this kind of hunch, this slump? Do you getting lower backache? This is the workout for you. This is a better posture workout. So what we're going to work on today is our spine mobility to make sure that's all functioning well. We're going to work on extending throughout the body. So we're lifting, counteracting that poor posture, and we're going to look at a little bit of glute, bottom strength and back strength. So let's get on with it. You don't really need anything apart from perhaps a mat and your own body weight, okay? So we're just going to start off with some spine mobility. Nice and simple. Feet about hip width apart, and we're going to go for some side bends. So literally, I'm just going to lean to one side, reach this hand down this leg. Don't force anything, just feel the stretch coming up here, okay? Pull back to centre. Just a little switch on through the abs, so they're not just hanging out. We'll lift up through the chest, and then we'll go down the other side, and up. Good. Okay, now we're going to go back to the other side. So lateral flexion through the spine. Now just take this arm and take it over the top. Reach away with the fingertips here. You must breathe all the way through this workout, through all the exercises. Okay, arm down and lifting back up to centre. Good, and then slide the other way. Take the arm over the top, reach over. Try not to lean forwards or backwards. So just staying on this plane here. And arm down and back to centre. Good. Spine flexion there. Good. Side bends done. Next we're going to do some rotation. Spine is designed to rotate. Before you move, you must a little bit of a tuck in the hips here. Look, so just tuck under with your bum, with your pelvis. Engage those abs. Pull the abs in tight. Suck that belly button in. Okay, so all we're going to do is from here just gentle twist, and then back to centre, and then slowly around the other way. Okay. Come back to centre. Keep your tummy tight. Because what that does is it protects that lower back. And then the other way. You might get a little click. I just got a click. Round. I'm quite stiff in this movement. And round the other way. Good. Okay, just relax the hip and ab area for a moment. Next one, back extension. Okay, just so that's a classic one to counteract this slump. So what we're going to do, we're going to place your hands on your bottom like so. Yeah? Already, can you see from here, doing that just opens up the chest, yeah, and it's just starting to extend, which is really good. So extension, think extension always. So hands on your bum, tuck your tailbone under like we did before. So tailbone under, belly button in tight. Keep your chin tucked as well. And then slowly, I'm just going to lean backwards, but keep my chin tucked. So I'm leaning back just a tiny bit. And then, don't forget to breathe. And then just bring yourself back to centre. So you might feel a little bit of a stretch through your abs. If you're doing this correctly, keep the tailbone tucked, abs in, squeeze the elbows, and then just gentle lean back, keep your chin tucked. So I'm not looking up at the ceiling. And then bring it back. I also get a stretch through my shoulders, which is really good too. We're going to do it one more time. So hands on bum, elbows together, tailbone tucked, abs tight, and lean back. Keep that chin tucked in. Don't look up at the ceiling. And let's bring it back. Good. So extending that spine. Brilliant. Well done. Now let's do a little bit of work on the neck and the upper back. First up, again, to counteract that, our phone looking at tech neck like that, we're going to just do a little bit of a stretch into the neck. Really simple, this one. You're going to tuck your chin in, give yourself like loads of double chins, as many, or triple or quadruple chins. Tuck that chin in, and then you're going to look down to your feet. So from there, keep the chin tucked, look right down. Oh, can you feel that stretching? I can feel that down my neck, but into my upper back between my shoulder blades as well. Okay, and then bring your head up and just relax for a minute. For me, that's quite intense. So just notice that. That's absolutely fine. Yeah. In fact, it means it's really effective and much needed. So let's do that again. Chuck the chin, quadruple chins going on here, and then I'm going to look down to my feet. Let's breathe with it. Hold it there. Quite hard to talk when you've got your chin tucked like this. 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, good. So a little bit of lengthening through that upper spine there. Then we're going to think about shoulders. Again, trying to do something about the slump. Really simple exercise. Hands, palms on your thighs here. So already not here at the front of your thighs, on the sides of your thighs, okay? So by doing that, you're already just rotating a little bit through that ball and socket. So this is what we're targeting. I want you to just open up, so the hands face forward, palms face forward, and then back to that start position on the side of your thighs. Make sure the movement is coming from here, okay? The ball and socket, not just spinning your, flicking your wrists or your elbows, okay? So let's go, let's do 8 reps together. So we're going to open up, hold, and then return back with control. The rest of your body is relaxed, but I still want you to have a little bit of tightness through your abs, core engaged. Okay, let's open up, hold, and rotate back. Just make sure that chin's tucked, it's not like sticking out in front of you. Let's rotate, hold, and return. Good. So rotate, hold, return. I'll just show you side on. We're going to do 3 more. Rotate, hold. Can you see how it opens up the chest, the shoulders, and back? Remember, hands to the side of your thighs. Rotate, open up the palms to face in front of you, and then relax. And we'll do 1 more. Rotate, hold, and relax. Good. Okay, so give your shoulders a little bit of a shake, shake them down a bit. Next one, we're going to work into the shoulder blades now, your scapulas. So your shoulder blades, often they wing a bit, so I don't know, I do, like stick out a bit like that. And what we want is for them to draw back and down together, so you end up with this lovely posture, rather than that here, okay? So scapular retraction. To do that, we're going to think about lifting up the hands to about shoulder height or chest height. Look, my palms are facing each other, thumbs up, and all I'm going to do is just open up the arms as wide as you can, squeeze my shoulder blades at this point, hold, and then return. So and let's go again. What I'm thinking about at this point, squeeze the muscles between your shoulder blades, really pull the shoulder blades together towards your spine and down away from your ears, and then relax. If you feel your neck working, just bring your hands a bit lower and go here. There we go, and then you should be able to get those lovely upper back muscles working without it triggering your neck. Keep your chin tucked. Let's repeat. Remember to breathe. And release. Try to make that movement happen from those upper back muscles. That's what we're targeting here. So as well as opening and extending through the chest, we're strengthening up the upper back muscles, which get weakened when we're in that slumpy pose. 1 more time, because they get stretched. There, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Okay, again, shoulder rolls, relax. All right, 1 more opener for the upper body. We're just going to a chest stretch, and we're going to hold it. So, hands, link your hands behind your back here. Keep facing forward with your head. Don't turn your head, so just look at the screen, look at me. And you're going to go, just pull those hands back and down, extend the arms, okay? Try and make sure you're tucking, keeping your abs, you're not look like that, like I was just doing, bananaing. Keep your abs pulled tight, pull those arms away, and if you can lift them up, it really stretches through. Woo, tops of my shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and can you see how open my chest is? And relax. Good. Okay, give that all a little shaky shaky. I'm just changing my notes over. We're going to move down now towards the hip area, okay? We need to think about extending and strengthening through the hip area. When we sit down a lot, look, this will get shortened up and we need to keep it nice and extended and lengthened, okay? So, but we're going to work on the glutes a little bit. So just to make sure your glutes are activated, really simple, I just want you to squeeze your bum together a few times. So if I turn around here, hopefully you can see, I'm going to squeeze my bum, my glutes are tight, and release. Squeeze, release. Use your fingers, prod that bum. When it's squeezed, you should really feel it hard underneath whatever layer of fat that you might have there. Good. Let's go. Squeeze, hold, and release. Squeeze, and release. And one more time. Squeeze those glutes. Ow. And release. Don't prod too hard. You'll get funny bruises. Okay, so that's just kind of going, hello glutes, wake up, yeah? If you've been sitting a lot. Now, we're going to go into some lateral lifts. So we're going to take the leg out to the side. You might want fingertip support, whether you've got a chair or a desk or something you can just rest your fingertips on. What I'm going to do is lift my foot out to the side, and it's going to start working a little bit more into the glutes, but also the deeper layers of the glutes as well, the glute med and the minimus, right? Really important that they get work too. So just going to take my right leg, keep my toe pointing forwards to start with. Just going to do 4 reps of this, look. So here and in. Really simple. What we need to make sure we don't do is lean, okay? So just keep this side nice and strong too. So this has got to work a little bit. So you ready? We're just going to do 4 reps, toes pointing forward. So lift to the point where you feel that tension. Don't try and lift your leg really high because you'll lose the point of this. And then squeeze it back in. And let's go again. 2, ooh, let's keep my balance. Testing, and in. See, I need the fingertip support. Lift it out, and in. Remember, just to the point where you feel that squeeze, the work going on in here, in your hips. And in, good. Okay, same leg. Just going to turn the toe out to like 45 degrees. Yeah, I've got my maths right, yeah, roughly. So we've just got the toe turned out, same thing. So I'm just going to take it out, and then bring it in. Just a slightly different angle. It's going to work the glutes again, in a different way. 2, 3, good, and 4. Lovely. Okay, guess what? Other side. All right, so lifting out with this leg. So I'm on my left leg now. Fingertip balance. Toe pointing forward to start with. I can feel that really working in my hip and down. Good. Think about your bum as well. Think about your glutes as you do this. Focus your thoughts on that area. You get more out of it. Let's lift again. Ooh, balance. Come on, Bianca. And in. Oh, if I laugh, I'd definitely wobble. Okay, and the last time. Up till you feel that squeeze. Try not to lean over. And then down. Good. Toe out to 45 degrees. And we're doing 4 like this. Lift. I can feel that work in my hip. And then down. Lift. And down. 3. Oops, it's always the third one that makes me wobble. And down. And then last one. Okay. Woo. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. Now, we're going to do a heel drag. So keeping your standing just nice and upright, keeping your legs straight. All I'm going to do, really simple, just to engage the glute. I'm just going to pull one foot back there until I can feel the glute engaged. Bring it back and repeat. So make sure you keep your pelvis tucked and your abs tight, because you don't want to banana your lower back on this. So if I do this, that might be helpful there. Okay, so I'm just going to drag that toe back until I feel my glute squeezing like crazy here, and then release. Okay, let's repeat. Keep those abs firm and the pelvis tucked, and release. Drag it back. Again, you might get a bit wobbly, so you can put a hand on out for support. And one more time, squeeze it back. You should be able to see this glute is engaged, and release. Okay, let's do the other side. So if I just turn around, here it's going to be this, so that's my right glute. Tuck the pelvis, abs engaged, core engaged, nice and tight. So your lower back is protected, so I'm just squeezing that heel back, toe back, and release. working into my bum. Hold it there, so nice to hold it, really give your brain that message that these are muscles that need to be working, need to switch on. And we'll go one more time, drag those toes back, and relax. Ooh, can you feel that? I'm starting to feel a bit of tiredness building up in that hip area, which is good. It means we're working it hard. So, but we've got one more glute exercise. This is really good for targeting the medius glute med, so deeper layer than the glute max, and the one that tends to get switched off if we sit down a lot. I might need to just come here so I can put my fingertips. Don't want to fall over. So what I'm going to do is, again on the angle, I'm going to put this foot, my right foot, behind, just tuck it behind the heel of my left foot. So I've got about a 45-degree angle now, and all I'm going to do is just lift it up behind me and just bring it back. So if I show you side on, you might be able to see that a bit better angle for you. So I'm tucking the foot back here, and I'm going to just lift behind me. Not too high, not going to start leaning forward, so just to there. Again, you'll feel it when it's working, and then down. So let's repeat that. Lift, squeeze, down. Lift, squeeze, down. Lift, squeeze, down. And one more time. Lift, squeeze, and down. Okay, got it? Now we'll go the other side. So set up your feet. So this toe is pointing forward, these are going off at 45 degrees behind my heel. And I'm just going to lift, squeeze, and down. Try and make the hip, the bum, make the movement happen. Let that be the motivator, not your leg. Don't think about lifting your leg. I'm squeezing in my bum to lift away. Good. And let's go one more time with glute med exercise. And down. Brilliant. Well done. Right, now you can give your hips a bit of a shake out. So now we'll move on to kind of like the front of the hips, if you like. I was saying before about being a bit tight from sitting. We need just to stretch out and extend through the hips. So really simple. Quad stretch and extension. Let me show you this way. So I'm going to get hold of this foot here. Keep the pelvis tucked under, so you're not like bending like this. So we're already tucked under, and just by doing that, that gives me more of a quad stretch. Fingertip support again. That's what I'm going to do. Look, from here, I'm going to take my knee back behind me. I can lean forward now. You can lean forward. And then I'm going to bring it back to centre and really lift through my chest. 1. Okay, let's do that again. So lift the knee up, lean forward with your upper body, and then 2. So we're getting hip flexor stretch and quad stretch, and really extending through the hips. Okay, good. Switch sides. So first up, into this quad stretch. Tuck the pelvis under, that increases the stretch straight away. Keep the abs tight. Okay, once that starts to ease, then we're going to go back with the knee, lean forward, and then pull it back up, lift the chest, extend. Good. And again. Back with the knee. Good stuff. And we'll just do one more. Back. And then lift. Tuck the pelvis under. And relax. Good. Okay. Last one. And if you literally didn't have time to do anything else, I would say do this exercise. It's the good morning exercise. And I'm adding in some arms. That means that we're just basically going to be working all of the posterior chain of muscles. That's all of the muscles all the way down your back, down through your legs to your heels. So this is a great all-rounder. If you can only do one thing to fix your posture, do this one. It's called the good morning, and this is how we do it. Take your hands in front of you, thumbs up, and then you're going to open up like this, like we did earlier. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, and you need to hold that squeeze, okay? Now, next part is, I'll show you at an angle, so hopefully you can see. Let's not knock the pictures off. I'm going to push my hips backwards, keep my back really straight. So I'm hinging back, Do it nice and slow for you. And I'm going to keep going until I feel the pull on my hamstrings. So back of my thighs pulling tight now. Then I hinge up. Back to upright. Squeeze my glutes. Okay? So can you do that with me? So open up the arms. Here. Feet about shoulder width. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Okay, going to hinge forward. You can have a soft knee till you feel your hamstrings pull, but your back is nice and straight, and then hinge back up. Squeeze. Okay, let's go. Again, down, and squeeze back up. Yep, keep those shoulder blades working. Squeezing that upper back. It's quite a tough one to finish on this. You might even feel a bit of a stretch through your glutes as you push back and the hamstrings work. We're going to do 2 more. Make sure you breathe. Thumbs up, everyone. Last one. Okay, and relax. Well done. So there is my better posture workout for you. So really real mix of mobility and stretches for the whole of your body. Going to counteract that terrible posture we get from sitting too much, opening up and stretching and strengthening the muscles that we need to keep strong. They get switched off when we sit down too much. So make sure you give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next time.